Happy weekend, everyone. I just wanted to ask if any one of you have actually hopped on to Huda, the founder of Huda Beauty, and what she has spoken about recently. And I found that it was a very heartfelt and also a big reminder for all of us on standing up for what you believe in and being fearless about it at the same time, having resilience and staying true to your beliefs, to your faith, to your cause that you are supporting. And I just also want to bring this back to us who are in our lives. Sometimes we see something happening across the world and we feel so strongly about that. We do what we can to support in terms of giving donations for humanitarian purposes, sharing content that gives some information and education on important causes that you believe in, important crisis that you know you need to solve. And at the same time, I would like to invite every one of you to look back at your life, look back at how you live your life. Do we put importance, or do we place our self-worth based on someone else? For example, I asked all of you to watch Huda's content because she did address this about people who were afraid to share on what they believe in, the cause that they believe in, supporting the Palestinians, for example, and afraid that all their deals, all their sponsorships and all that will be affected. And again, this comes back to your sense of faith. Do you put your self-worthiness based on your business? Is your self-worth based on the job title that you carry? Is your self-worth based on the identity of your spouse, for example, the level that he or she carries? Oh, I'm married to such and such a person, so that is how my worth is, for example. Do you tie your self-worthiness based on your money? What if that money is gone? Does that mean you are not worthy anymore? Do you place your self-worth based on the title that you hold? Oh, I am so and so. Oh, I have this title, or my husband has this title, my wife has this title, and that makes me who I am. Do you put yourself or your identity based on external things like this? Some people, for example, place a lot of self-worthiness based on their children's education. Oh, my son or my daughter is a doctor, a lawyer, or has A's and stuff like that. Do you put your self-worth based on your children's performance at school or their choice of career, for example? Right? And a lot of people are so afraid to let go of certain things that identifies their self-worth, that identifies their belief that they are worthy that job that they hate. But how can I bring income? And when we say things like that, it means we do not have enough faith in our Almighty that He can provide for us, right? And what if I don't believe in that company, but I still have to work there and do all the things the boss tells me, even though I don't believe it, because that's my only livelihood. And when we think like this, we actually place our self-worth on something based on material things, and it is not based on faith. It is not based on our Almighty's gifts to us. And that is so dangerous, right? And when we put our identity based on stuff, on titles, on things, external things, that is where your lack of self-worth comes from. That's where your mental health gets affected. That's where that confidence part, the lack of confidence comes in. The fear of, I'm not going to have enough will come in, right? So I'd like you to look into your beliefs. and where you put your faith on. And I believe the whole crisis that's happening in the world today really brings us a big reminder of what faith is. And I pray for the Palestinians all the time, and how they can overcome, and how they are grateful even when there's catastrophe, when there's crisis, when there's so much madness, and they still say God is enough for us, right? And they say Alhamdulillah, everything is blessed by Allah. And that kind of gratitude is something that I constantly have to remind myself, and also remind my students, that everything is actually connected to God. Every gift is connected to God. Our identity is actually the created beings that Allah created us to be, humans that we are supposed to be. And looking at here, we are here on earth. What is our purpose here on earth? Right? So I invite all of you, looking at all of these things, all right, are you resilient enough to let go of a certain job that you do not believe in? And I hear a lot of things when I do my corporate trading. Sometimes people complain about their bosses, the management, how they don't believe it, the management should do this and that. And my next question is, so why do you work there? If you are not aligned with the values, which is so important, why do you still work there? And it goes back to, I got to feed my family. Well, fine. Can you align your values with the choice of job or the company that you work for? Because you got to align your values. If you don't believe in it, that's where you need to leave. You need to create your own business. For example, you go create your own income, which is so possible, for example. And that lack of faith in God as the provider is what holds people back to stay, and then they just, ignore, or they see some oppression happening and they just keep quiet. Why? Because they believe that they have no choice. When essentially all of us human beings, we are created, and we are the only beings here on earth that has a choice. We make our choices. And what are you going to do with every choice that you make? And how do you work with the community around you to create the best life, to create the best communities, to prevent oppression, to prevent and to not allow oppression to happen, to spread love and respect, and all of these things that we totally believe in. And are we true to our values and our message and our beliefs to stay in that lane? Or because you think you will not get income, you forego your beliefs and your values, right? So let's ground ourselves. Let's now rethink our purpose. And if you find that you have a lot of fear in terms of say changing the products that you are going to be using, or if you are going to change your job that you have, do you have enough faith in the Almighty to be the provider? Because you can create your income. When you have a lot of faith, you expect that income to come, and you believe so much it will come, it will happen, and you are putting the groundwork for it. You are creating your business, you are creating your community, you are working on becoming resilient and purposeful, and knowing what in this, especially in these VUCA times that's happening in the world, you are making yourself ready for that. And when you have that, you expect the result to happen, because you believe the Almighty will provide for you, right? So when you have that belief, you can create your income, you can create your own communities, you can create your own lifestyle that you believe will be a win-win for everyone. We believe in elevating ourselves and also the people and the planet in our world, right? So at the same time, what I'd like to do is I will be addressing this, and where we are creating a community of people who are resilient, who are heartfelt, who believe in charity, who believe in doing good, who believe in win-win-win-win for all, who believe in collaboration, who believe in enhancing the earth, the people, the planet, all those that is in this earth that we are supposed to take care of as humans. So I would like to invite all of you to come into this discussion. We're having this discussion on the next Saturday at 8:30 p.m. and that will be on the 25th of November. It will be on Zoom, so you can be anywhere in the world. You can join us, and we will be addressing it in this on how you can, what it takes, why it's so important, and what it takes for you to thrive during these VUCA times, during this volatile, unpredictable, somewhat chaotic environment that we are living in right now. But you can thrive, you can take care of it, you can be the right guardians for it, you can grow your own communities, you can actually succeed during these times. And the best is we aim to elevate people. We don't put people down. Doesn't mean win-lose for anyone, but it's going to be win-win, and you can create it in your own lives. And that is what we are looking to encourage each and every one of you to come and join in on Saturday. Not today though, today's Saturday too, but it's next Saturday, 25th of November. I'd love to meet up with all of you. Let's have a chat, let's have a discussion, and it's at 8:30 p.m. It will be on the EQueen Khalifah Masterclass, Khalifah being the leader, the guardian of this earth and the people around. That's what we are looking to enhance more people to be Khalifahs. And lead yourself, lead your communities, lead your organizations during this VUCA time. So I'll see you then, and want to wave to a couple of people. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to wave to you. Yeah, so nice to come in, and I look forward to meeting all of you soon. So I'll send in the link to join the discussion this coming Saturday. Lots of love and respect. Bye-bye.